Hi there, I'm Josh. Welcome to Air Conditioner Lab, where we review a variety of home appliances and HVAC products so you can find the right brand for your needs. In this video, I'll go over my favorite window air conditioners. Whether you want to cool a small space or a huge open floor plan, I'll recommend models to fit every need. I'll even cover a window air conditioner made for horizontal sliding windows, also known as casement windows, which some people are surprised to find they exist at all. One quick thing to note in this video is that BTU means British thermal units, and this is a metric used for cooling power. The higher the BTU, the larger the area that can be covered, which I'll make note of with each product. All product links and specific product numbers can be found in the description. Let's dive into my 8 best window air conditioners. Now, unlike my countdown videos, all the models on my list have their specific strengths, making them harder to compare directly. Instead, I've listed them by category, and the first 4 models I'm covering today are inverter window ACs. Inverter models are the most efficient window air conditioners because instead of cycling on and off, their compressors adjust incrementally based on the current temperature. While more expensive upfront, this inverter technology often makes them some of the quietest window ACs available. Kicking off my list of window ACs is the Midea U. I know I said I wasn't going to play favorites, but this is my overall favorite window air conditioner and often my first recommendation. The Midea U has it all, from inverter technology to smart features, allowing you to have complete control over the unit via a mobile app or your smart devices like Alexa or Google Home. I love this model for its unique U-shaped design, which actually allows your window pane to come down between the control panel and the compressor. This not only allows you to retain full control of your window opening and closing, but also further buffers the sound, meaning the Midea U hums at a snooze-friendly 42 decibels. I have the 8000 BTU version of this model in my apartment living room. It's great for spaces up to 350 square feet, but the company also sells this model in 10,000 and 12,000 BTU versions. The real standout feature of the Midea U is its energy efficiency rating, or EER, of 15, which is among the most efficient models on the market today. In fact, it's estimated that this model will set you back about $52 per year based on national estimates. The Midea U is pretty standard in terms of dimensions, although it's nice that the window pane also provides extra support for the whole unit. It is 13.4 inches high, 19.17 inches wide, and 21.97 inches deep, so it fits most standard windows just fine. I recommend having a friend help you install it though, especially because it weighs over 55 pounds. While just under $400 up front, the Midea U is a fantastic window companion that will save you money and pay itself off quickly. The next model I want to highlight is the LG Dual Inverter, another fantastic inverter-based window AC that's smart, efficient, and whisper quiet, just like the Midea U. LG is a brand known for reliability, and this model is no exception. It uses their trademark dual inverter technology to ramp up or down gradually rather than constantly cycling on and off, making it one of the most energy-efficient window ACs you can get. It also comes in a variety of sizes, ranging from 6,000 BTU to 24,000 BTU, meaning there's a model for anything from a small bedroom to a 1,440 square foot space. For today's focus, I'm looking at the 10,000 BTU version, which is perfect for spaces up to 450 square feet. It runs at 44 decibels, which is just slightly louder than the Midea U's 42 decibels, but still incredibly quiet. Think light rainfall levels of noise. The LG Dual Inverter has a more traditional window AC shape, making installation a bit more familiar for most people. It has a depth of 24.5 inches, a width of 19.6 inches, and a height of 12.5 inches. However, it's also heavier at 63 pounds. So again, get a friend to help with installation unless you fancy an unplanned arm workout. Similarly to the Midea model, the LG Dual Inverter has a 15 EER. If you're looking for a highly efficient and ultra-quiet inverter window AC from a brand with a rock-solid reputation, the LG Dual Inverter is a top contender. My only complaint about this model is that it's so popular, it's often out of stock. Next up, I have the Windmill WhisperTech AC, which is easily one of the best-looking window air conditioners on the market. If aesthetics matter as much as performance, this smart inverter-based AC might be the one for you. Compared to the Midea U and LG dual inverter, the Windmill WhisperTech has a sleek, modern design and whisper quiet operation at just 42 decibels, the same as the Midea U. However, a crucial note, only the WhisperTech models come with inverter technology, so if you're looking for maximum efficiency and quiet operation, make sure you're getting the right version. The standard Windmill models lack an inverter, making them less efficient and louder. That said, I still have no problem recommending their more budget-friendly models to those looking into the category. This AC is available in models from 6,000 to 12,000 BTU options, with the 8,000 BTU version covering up to 350 square feet. It has an EER of 15, matching the efficiency of the Midea U and LG dual inverter, and weighs 61 pounds, so be ready for a bit of heavy lifting during installation. If you're looking for a smart, stylish AC that blends seamlessly into your space while keeping things cool and efficient, the Windmill WhisperTech is a solid pick. Rounding out my group of inverter window air conditioners is the GE Profile Clearview, which is actually a saddle air conditioner, sometimes referred to as a reverse U. Like the name implies, this type of AC sits over your windowsill like a big 80-pound saddle, keeping your window view unobstructed, which is a big perk for those who don't want a bulky unit blocking the view. What really sets the GE Profile Clearview apart from the models I've covered so far is its ultra-quiet operation and unique sound dampening design. Thanks to the wall between the compressor and the blower side, this model absorbs most noise than traditional ACs, allowing it to run at a super quiet 40 decibels, the quietest on my list overall. Available in 10,300 BTU and 12,200 BTU versions, the Clearview can cool up to 550 square feet, making it one of the most powerful inverter options here. It has an EER of 14.6, which is slightly lower than the Midea U and LG dual inverter, but still excellent for energy efficiency. With more power comes a higher cost, but this GE model is often listed at under $600, which is really good for a model with many practical features. If you're looking for a saddle AC, this is the one I recommend. The remaining 4 models on my list are non-inverter window air conditioners, and up until a few years ago, these were the only options. They are slightly less efficient and often have fewer bells and whistles overall, but they are still excellent models at affordable prices. First up in the category of non-inverter window air conditioners is this 28,000 BTU model by Frigidaire, my top pick for very large spaces. If you need to cool a garage, workshop, small boutique, or even a massive living area, this powerhouse has you covered in spaces of up to 1,900 square feet. Now, unlike the inverter models I covered earlier, this unit cycles on and off rather than adjusting its speed, making it less efficient overall. Its EER of 9.4 is lower than the inverter models, but that's to be expected of a model this powerful. One important thing to note about this Frigidaire 28,000 BTU unit is that this AC requires a 230-volt outlet, so make sure your space is wired for it before purchasing. And at almost 137 pounds, it's also a beast to install. I'd say even a 3-man job. The dimensions are also larger, with 26.5 inches needed for both width and depth, and a height of 18.63 inches. At 59 decibels, it's louder than inverter models, but the noise range is comparable to that of a clothes dryer. If you need serious cooling for a large space and don't mind a bit of extra noise, this Frigidaire model is a workhorse that gets the job done. If you like the LG dual inverter but are looking for a more budget-friendly alternative, the LG LW6024R is a solid pick. This 6,000 BTU non-inverter model is perfect for smaller spaces and cooling areas up to 250 square feet, making it a great fit for bedrooms, offices, or compact apartments. Unlike the inverter-based LG dual inverter, the LG 6000 BTU cycles on and off rather than adjusting gradually, so it won't be quite as efficient. However, with an EER of 11.5, it still offers good energy savings for a non-inverter AC. This unit is also one of the most compact models on my list, measuring 17.31 inches wide, 12.83 inches high, and 12.83 inches deep, making it a great choice for smaller windows. At just 37 pounds, it's one of the lightest models, meaning installation is a breeze compared to some of the heavier units. The sound level I measured was at an even 52 decibels. It's not whisper quiet, but still reasonable for a unit of this size. For those of us who like to sleep with white noise, this is actually really nice. If you need a compact, affordable window AC that still delivers reliable cooling, the LG 6000 BTU is a fantastic choice. Frigidaire really covers both ends of the spectrum when it comes to window ACs. Earlier, I highlighted their massive 28,000 BTU model for large spaces. Now, let's take a look at the opposite end with a Frigidaire 5000 BTU unit designed for the smallest rooms. At 5,000 BTUs, this is the lowest cooling capacity available for window air conditioners, and it's a hugely popular size for bedrooms, dorm rooms, small offices, or even space up to 150 square feet. If you just need a simple, affordable unit to cool a single room, this is a great choice. The Frigidaire 5000 BTU model is also one of the most compact ACs available, measuring 16 inches wide, 12 inches high, and 15.25 inches deep, perfect for small windows where space is limited. It's also one of the lightest units at just 35.3 pounds, so installation is easily compared to the bulkier models on my list. One thing I'd like to note is that this model sticks to old-school manual dials instead of digital controls. But sometimes, simplicity is a feature, not a flaw, especially when it means fewer things to break and a wallet-friendly price tag of around $150. With an EER of 11, it's decently efficient for a non-inverter AC, and at 52 decibels, it runs at about the same noise level as the LG 6000 BTU model. If you're looking for the smallest and most budget-friendly cooling solution, the Frigidaire 5000 BTU is about as compact as window ACs get while still delivering reliable cooling power. Last but not least is the casement window AC I promised you, which is the Frigidaire 10,000 BTU casement model. Sometimes these are marketed as vertical window ACs, which I know can be a bit misleading because they don't fit in windows that slide up vertically. Instead, it refers to their tall height and slim width design. If you have casement or sliding windows, this is one of the few ACs designed specifically for your setup. One thing to note about casement window ACs is that they tend to be more expensive and offer fewer features than standard window units. For example, this 10,000 BTU model runs for about $250 more than its standard 10,000 BTU counterparts. That's just the trade-off for needing a specialized design. But if you have a tall, narrow window that won't fit a traditional AC, this is one of the best options out there. The Frigidaire casement window AC is great for spaces up to 450 square feet, perfect for bedrooms, offices, or mid-sized living areas. It's also a taller, slimmer unit, measuring 14.2 inches wide, 23.5 inches high, and 20.2 inches deep, so make sure you check your window dimensions before purchasing. At 56 decibels, it runs slightly louder than some of the other ACs on my list. Its EER of 10.4 means it's not the most energy-efficient option, but again, that's common with casement models, which typically do not offer inverter technology. And there you have it. When it comes to window air conditioners, the first step to getting it right is to measure your space. From there, the options you have are immense. Hopefully, this video will help you narrow down the important aspects of cooling your own home. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to this channel. Also, check out the information in the description box below. This includes all product links plus our most up-to-date article on airconditionerlab.com. See you next time.